Hey, good morning everybody. It's June 23rd and look at this. So this is a snow slide that came down here. Look at that. Just amazing. Just unbelievable. Just tore everything apart in its way. It's crazy. But we've been on trail maybe 20 minutes is all. It's gonna be a good day. Our goal is to pretty much walk north. So, get you guys later. Hey everybody. So I just I just went through a snow bridge. Fell about probably about 8-9 feet. Just insane. I just told Kilo to back up and go back around, but I haven't even looked at my face yet. But I'm bleeding all over my knuckles. My arms are all covered in blood. But I'll back up and kind of just show you guys what happened. So we're looking for a spot to cross this. And this is all where avalanches have gone through. But I walked out on this point because I saw a spot we could go. And as you can see, it's hollowed out. And I got out on the end, or almost like halfway to the end, and I went like this with my pole to kind of test it, and see if I can do this. So that tip came out to about where my pole is, and that's all that snow there. And I was standing right there on the fault line, so when I tapped it, the whole thing went down, and that's the camera may not show it, but that's about 8 feet. Very lucky. Very lucky I didn't get impaled. Very lucky I didn't break a trekking pole. Very lucky I didn't break a bone. Extremely lucky. Oh. Yeah, I'm bleeding. I'm all over the place. Kilo got a picture of it as I was laying there. All right. I'd rather be lucky than good any day, and today it paid off. So. All right, everybody, it's been a day. Holy cow. So we've been able to get through most of the river crossings without getting wet, other than my fall through the snow bridge up there. But we're getting ready to cross right here, and then just as I was getting ready to go, about a 5-foot snake took off and went downstream. So here goes nothing. Water just got in my boots. It took that far. Yeah. Ah, that was cold. There we go. Now we got wet feet. Me videoing you, you videoing me. Now we're videoing her. Yeah, and for the record, she just ran across first. She didn't even hesitate. Yep. All right, time to go deal with these wet feet. Wow. Today has been challenging. Hey everybody, Fish Tank here. So, excuse me, it has been a rough day. A lot of elevation, a lot of snow, a lot of the trails just decimated. In a lot of places the trail's non-existent due to mudslide, snow slide, avalanche, rock slide. It's just been a very difficult day. But we've done this 12 times so far, and today makes the 13th. You know what's coming, right? This may not mean much to anybody but me, but I've walked 1,300 miles of the Pacific Crest Trail. As you can see, we're in the snow. We had to make our own marker. Yeah, baby, right there, 1,300 miles. Holy cow. And I'll tell you, we've earned every bit of it today. Look at that, huh? 1,300 miles. 1,300 miles. 1,300 miles with this pack on my back. Over hills, through rivers, through the desert, to that right there. And I'm not even halfway. But guess what's coming up? 25 miles from now is the halfway point. Today's Sunday, June 23rd. Might hit it for my birthday, June 25th. The day I turned the big 4-9. All right, I need both hands. Got a lot of snow. Get with you guys later, huh? 1,300 miles. Woo! Yeah. Insane. Crazy. Totally epic. Totally epic. Unbelievable. Blows my mind. See you guys later. Fish tank out. Hey everybody. So we're still at it. It's been one of those days. We just came from clear up there, and it's just been slushy snow, and our feet are all soaking wet and frozen. And then we get little patches like this, but it's all good. This is why we do this. Actually, we don't know why we do this, but we just do it anyway. I'll tell you what's driving me is getting to Quincy, or to Chester, and find some buffalo wings. That's what's driving me. Buffalo, I don't know what it is. Buffalo wings right now, and this whole trip, I can't get them out of my mind. Yeah, the buffalo wings in Quincy were awesome, and I hear Chester's up to the task of competing. So yeah, and Kilo just about did a face plant. He tripped on a rock. Our legs are just fatigued. It's like we've been fighting this stuff all day. The slush. And we're wearing micro spikes, which are heavy, and our feet are wet, which is even heavier. A little bit different than last year, huh, folks? So we're about a mile from camp. My fault. I took you guys along.
Oh, dear God.
But look at that. It's a meadow, and it's just a river floating down through it. A little bit different than last year. Crazy. We're almost to camp. We'll see you guys at camp. Everybody from the PCT. Made it to camp tonight. We're at mile 1,305.4. It's called the Cold Springs. And there's a, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but right over there, maybe you will. Right up in there, there's a trough. It actually has water coming up out of the ground. You still got to filter it, but it is cold and it's a spring. So, kind of nice. Interesting day today. I'll try to cut this quick because I always worry that I'm videoing too much and giving Allison too much data to work with. But rough day. I don't know if that shows up, but legs are both bloodied. Knuckles were all bloodied. Elbows were all bloodied. So earlier today, I fell through a snow bridge, and it was one of those where we didn't even see it coming. We were kind of looking at this area to massive amounts of snow came down, and was an avalanche, and there's just carnage everywhere as far as trees. Huge trees just snapped and wrapped around other trees, and it was just a mess. And we kind of walked up on this, what we thought was a a hill, and it turned out to be a snow hill. It just had a lot of pine cones and stuff on it, and we didn't really realize it was snow until we got up on it, because we've been in snow, you know, most of the day. And I kind of pointed to Kilo, and a way I thought we could get across, and I says, well, yeah, let me go see. I'll go first and see if it's safe. And I took about 2 steps, and I said to him, I said, we might be on a bridge. So I took my trekking pole and I stuck it way out, and I kind of tapped, like 4 feet in front of me, I kind of tapped the ground. And the whole ledge that I was standing on, about a foot back, gave way, and it was about an 7, 8, 9 foot drop. It happened so fast. Fortunately, the snow was about 12 to 14 inches thick, so I kind of just rode it down. Then it hit all the branches and the limbs and everything, and kind of cushioned my fall. It could have been fatal. You know, you get one of those limbs that have been snapped off that's sticking up in the air, and then you impale yourself. There's just 1,018 different ways it could have been bad. He was able to snap a quick photo, and I got a photo of my face all bloodied up, and I bit my tongue and my lip, and I was bleeding. My legs were bleeding, my knuckles, my elbows, but it all worked out. And we got in a lot of water today, just didn't have a choice. But like I said, we made it to 1305. We hit the epic 1,300 mile mark. It was under about 5 feet of snow, so we had to make our own 1,300 out of sticks. I was a little depressed, but Double Take brought up a good point. Why not represent true conditions rather than some nice thing made out of stone or pine cones or whatever? We had to make ours out of sticks and snow because that's all we had, so that works out pretty well. Plan is to get us into, it's the 23rd of June right now. Plan is to get us into Chester Tuesday morning. That's the 25th of June. That's my birthday. Looking forward to that. I'm going to treat myself to some hot wings if I can find them, but for sure a couple of Mountain Dews. So I'm excited for that. And just shortly after that, well, actually, before we get into Belden, we'll hit the midway point of the Pacific Crest Trail, 1,325 miles. Amazing. I've been doing this now last year and a month now, and I'm almost halfway. Second half will go a lot faster. The terrain is a lot more conducive to bigger mileage. Oregon, you fly through Oregon versus, like, say, the high Sierras or all this snow. So still shooting for a first or second week September finish date, but I'm going to think about that because I still got to get halfway. But I hope this finds everybody healthy, happy, and well. I appreciate all the support. I'm texting my wife, telling her we had a close call today, but I'm good. And the trail is an amazing thing. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. It beats you down, but at the end of the day, when you look back at what you've done, it's pretty amazing. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. I don't know what we did today, maybe 14 miles, but it was in snow. You take a step and you slide back. You take a step and you slide back. You take a step, you fall through a bridge. You know, it is what it is. But hey, this is a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. I just cooked me some ramen. I cooked ramen, and then I put a thing of albacore white tuna in it. And then I'm going to chase it with a Snickers or something. Ankle is doing much better. I don't want to say 100% because I don't want to jinx myself, but I think I may have had just some kind of bruising. But fingers are crossed. So hope this finds everybody healthy, happy, and well. Thanks for watching. This is just epic. So appreciate everybody. Fish Tank out.
Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. All your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should. Didn't seem to do you any good. I know you've tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time.